Okay, since you guys liked the Being Told video since it got the most likes out of all the other animated videos I posted, I'm gonna make a part 2 on that. Anyways, if you're wondering how tall I am to begin with, I'm 6'2" without shoes, but once I step on those clean Nike shoes, I turn to a 6'3". And guess what? I still have more growth ahead of me, so if I ever make a part 3 on this, I would have probably grown an inch or two. Hey Mr. Z, 6'2" to 6'3" is not that tall, like what the frick are you talking about, you shorty? Let me rephrase that. I'm actually tall for my age. Not in general, just for my age. Well, maybe in general. So people say that if you're tall, you have height advantages in sports like basketball, and yes, I totally agree, but in all honesty, if it weren't for my height and wingspan, I would have been like below average when it came to skill. I mean, I'll be below average when it came to playing competitive games. My skills are actually pretty good. I mean, I can make clean layups and 3-pointers, but if I step foot on any competitive basketball game, all my basketball skills I have gained since I was 5 had gone on a vacation. One of the reasons is because my anxiety of getting blocked by someone smaller hits me, which prevents me from going for any layups having to do with getting closer to the basket. Like, you know how embarrassing it is for someone at least 6'2" to get blocked by someone shorter than them? I mean, in my head at least, it's embarrassing. Hey, Mr. Z, remember the time I blocked you? Hahaha, you look so stupid. Like, you say you're tall and all that stuff, but one day... Look, I'm gonna stop you right there. The reason why you straight up blocked me in the first place was because my long arms weren't reaching their full capacity and length. If I were to stretch that out way more than I should have, that would have been enough to touch the rim without even jumping. So get out my face, you know what? Never mind. From what I saw, when one kid blocks you, the entire crowd would cheer for that person as you just stand there in complete agony. But recently, I've been facing my fears of going for deep layups anyways. Oh, wanna know what happened? Well, guess what? I would rarely get blocked by people, and when I do, it's not that bad as most of the people are on their phones watching a basketball game, which is 20 times better than the one we're currently playing. Hey, do you know what's the score? Yeah, it looks like Mr. Z's team is winning by a landslide. And the game's almost over, meaning we already know who's gonna win, meaning we don't even have to watch. Exactly. I barely even know you, but there's some kind of connection between us. Wanna go buy some smoothies? Sure. By the way, you're paying. Also, I forgot to mention, I am tall and skinny, so obviously someone twice my body weight will be guarding me, and I'll usually struggle to push back. So if you were to be big and small, you would have definitely had some advantages, as you can just push the tall and skinny people out of the way. But if you're big and tall, yeah, that would be a different story. Okay, I think I talked too much about basketball, which is why I'm going to be talking about clothing. Clothing. Yeah, you know where this is heading. With being tall, you're obviously gonna outgrow one of your favorite shirts. Or pants, who knows. Like, I mean, one day you bought a new set of clothes, and the next you outgrew it just like that. We've been through a lot together, Shirts. But it looks like I outgrown you. But what about our future? Together. Okay, since when could you talk? Okay, so I don't really have much to say now because it's just clothes. What else is there to say? But you know what else is there for me to talk about? Misaging. That's probably not even a real word, but sometimes people think I'm older than my actual age just because of my height. On rare occasions, people sometimes think I'm a grown adult. Okay, to be honest, it doesn't really bother me because if I saw someone twice my size walking up to me, I would just assume that they're grown adults. Well, unless they have some sort of baby face. Anyways, thanks for watching all the way to the end. Happy Valentine's Day, and wow, there's really nothing else to say.